Hi, how's everyone doing out there? Glad to see y'all. I got some glasses on. Hey, just in my little space. You know, my corner say something. Let me take you over to my corner. I don't know, can you see my corner? There's some yours. There's the lion over there. Yeah, so I'm in my little space, my little corner today, sitting in my chair. Anyway, as you see, I have on my scroll on. I don't get it very much, but this is where I was adopted in to Sister Love, leading lady, 2020, leading lady in society. Yes, I thought a word today because today is a very important day. It is where it is National HIV/AIDS Awareness Day. And I'm just here to say just a little bit of something about HIV/AIDS Awareness Day. You know, it was established, I want to say back 25 more or so years ago, when, they were passing away of this virus. And at the time, I was an aide, and I worked in different nursing homes. And just to see what it was doing to the people in their body. And I said, oh, God, not me. Ooh, this never happened to me. And how they were being treated. And the stigma is still going on today. To fast forward 10 years ago, I became me too. I was diagnosed 10 years ago with the HIV/AIDS virus. I'm just going to say HIV because I didn't have AIDS. So I had HIV. And when I was diagnosed, I was undetectable. I was also diagnosed with hepatitis. So, when I decided to get myself right with God, all that flipped and turned around. I still remain undetectable of HIV. Hepatitis is no longer in my system, as if I never ever had it, although it's written on my charts. So when I go to the doctor, they say, oh, I see you had this, especially new doctors. I see you had this, blah, blah, blah. I said, well, God is good. He cured me of that. And they want to run a test to make sure, and it still remain no hepatitis and still undetectable of HIV. But Awareness Day is about knowing your status. Just know your status and know who you're dealing with. But we always don't know who we're dealing with, even when we marry them, whatever. You still don't know because you never know a person. You will never know a person because you never know what's going on in their mind. You may think you know, but you don't know. You just still know of them. So, someone is ringing in about right now. I'm telling you, you're going to have to wait because I am still doing my phone video. But anyway, my thing is on this Awareness Day is just please get tested. Know your status. Also know if you're going to do something, go get checked with your partner. Check yourself out. Wrap it up, because it's sad to this day there are still people in the community all over that is still coming down with this virus. But I thank God today they have a pill. They can detect if they have a virus right away, so you don't have to wait, because it used to incubate in the body over 10 years. So now you can go get tested right away and see if you have it or not. And then now they are putting people on the meds as soon as they test and they are positive. And also, if you have a partner, you may be positive, they negative, or vice versa. They have the PrEP. And the PrEP is for those that do not want the virus, or if you may be out there messing around, you probably want to take PrEP, so you won't come down with the virus. Because this virus is something else. When I had it's still the same thing that's going on now with the stigma. You don't know who you're going to tell. It still makes it complicated to date if you don't find that right person, to date with. It's going to take you in, and accept who you are for who you are. Family members, doctors, they still acting, some of them, not all, are still acting ignorant to the virus or to the disease or to the knowledge or to the wisdom of it. And that part I really understand. You can't get nothing if you touch me, hug me, kiss me. Woo! Not even after me. You can't get it all like that. It's a blood thing. Transfusion, breast milk, having sexual intercourse. Also, it all depends on who on top and who on bottom. Because usually the person that's on top give it to the one on the bottom. And if you like oral sex, brush your teeth. Because in there, you get a cut and you wonder why. How some men or how this person come up with it. They have a cut somewhere. So, you just got to know the wisdom and the knowledge, when it comes to this, and know that we are human. And it's not no more a gay thing, a lesbian thing, this person's thing, a trans thing. It's a human thing. And it don't have no name. It don't have no color. And it surely don't have no gender. It affects who it affects. And then we can't be mad at the other person because we have those that are mad at the other person and blah, 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 they hurt. I can see if you married, but okay. But then again, we're out here and it tells us there are consequences behind our actions. And no, none of us asked for it and none of us deserved it. And you had those that are been raped and all that. No, they didn't deserve that. So they ain't got to say, oh, I need to take the responsibility for what happened. But some of us, we can say, yeah, I need to take the responsibility of what happened to me because we're all responsible for our own actions. We're all responsible for our own actions. So on this day, I'm just asking you to be aware. HIV/AIDS ain't going nowhere. We don't even have a cure, or they don't even have a cure. It's still there, and people are still getting it. And especially, it is very high in our young, our senior citizens, and in the black community. You just know there's consequences about, or whatever we do. It's just consequences. And we have to know what we're doing. It's also now coming back into the home where people have been divorced or separated. And it's coming back into the home. Or messing around. It's coming back into the home. So you got to be aware of that. You got to get checked, before you coming back into the home. So just be aware of your status, who you're dealing with, and what you're doing. And even if you're using needles, Be aware. If you hear a tapping, my neighbor next door tapping, he putting a picture up or something. But just know your status and who you're dealing with. And I just can't say any more on it. You know, and those of us that do have it, and I speak on different panels, you know, about my life. And I thank God about my life and what has happened. Because if I haven't had what I had was a sickness that caused me to go to the doctor, I wouldn't have never known. And he didn't test for that. And that's one other thing. You have to ask the doctor to test you for it because they're not supposed to. And this doctor did. And the lady asked me, were you mad? No, I'm not mad because he saved my life that day when he told me. I know I had to make a change in my life. I know I had to make a change in what I was doing and the way I was living. That will also change you. Yeah, I was upset. Yeah, I was depressed because they say, yeah, HIV people are the most depressed people in the world because it stigmatizes you, puts you in a little box sometimes. But that's only if you allow it. We coming out of that box. And you also know they have a pill. I mean, oh, we living now. We ain't dying no more. We are living. And it's to live your life to the fullest. And if don't nobody want to be bothered, blah, 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 go on, because there's somebody that will be bothered and will treat you like you are human. Until then, we keep the awareness going. We keep marching until there's a cure. And it's not just for us, for them. It's for them and for us. Just like you got to wear that mask. It's not just for the people out there. It's for us and for us for the people. You know, we got that you, undetectable, untransmittable. You know, I am going to come this to a close. And I just wanted to take time to say hello and to give a shout out on Awareness HIV/AIDS Day. And I did change my profile. Okay. Then I'm putting my glasses on. You know, I took them off, because I had to glare. But I'm putting them back on. I see everybody next time. Be safe. Take care. Wrap it up if you need to. See you.